What's up, everybody? Welcome to Brian's action figure reviews. As you can see, I am trying the whole two camera thing. So, if you could tell me in the comments if that's actually working, that will be super. So, hopefully, everybody's had a great Christmas and stuff. Welcome to the show. No tubs today. This is just an unboxing show. So, I can't get tubs out of the box. All joking aside, how is everyone? I hope you have all had a great Christmas and days since. And or sorry, if you've been drinking or overeating or any of that stuff, I hope you've recovered. Now, I might put up a link if someone wants to join me in a while, but I'm going to do some unboxing first. I have brought a knife, which I am quite safe with. I can assure you there will be no severing of hands, fingers, toes, or anything today. And just, yeah, hello to everyone in chat. I hope you're having a great one. And first up on the list is my buddy James. Howdy, Brian. Hope you were having a nice Christmas. Yeah, James, I can't stay away from the internet, unfortunately. So I've come back to you. I know I said there wouldn't be a culture cast this week. So I said I'd do something else. So what happened? Why am I doing this? Well, as you know, I review figures, and for Christmas, I got a bunch of stuff, and a lot of it is, I wouldn't say older, but it's definitely like stuff that's been reviewed over and over and over and over. Stuff. Some of this stuff was released in the summer, some earlier, some newer. But I said, fuck it, I'm just going to come on here and do an unboxing. I have to thank Fuller's Figures for this because he did this exact same thing a couple of weeks back, and it seemed really fun. So I said I'd try it, and I said I'd try the whole two camera thing as well since I've never done it before. And yeah, we'll have a bit of fun here, hopefully. Welcome, Jonathan. Jonathan says, evening all. Hope Bob Rum is watching this as the how unbox video. Yes, see, there's a safety thing on my knife. I won't be cutting myself. Luke, welcome, my friend. Hope you had a good one, Brian. Best wishes for the new year, too. Excuse me. And thanks a million, Luke. Connor, I fell asleep and woke up just in time. And a massive, massive shout out to Fuller's Figures as well, who surpassed 500 subs, which is absolutely awesome. And I have to say, like, out of all the people, say, like, Connor is one of the nicest guys you could ever come across. And it comes across in his videos as well, so naturally and stuff. And Connor definitely deserves to pass 500 and even more. So best of luck to Connor in the future on YouTube. And of course, he's always here supporting me and supporting everyone else in the chat who has YouTube channels as well. Connor is like the muse of the community. Jonathan said, just in time remains to be seen, Connor. Jonathan, I didn't wet myself. And guys, yeah, just if you could tell me if there's any interference from camera 2, you could tell me. I think I set it up properly anyway. I've never done this before. So at least the guy on the right or the left is a bit quieter than usual. Yeah, congrats on 500. Yeah, massive achievement, man. Again, like I said, you're not one of these guys that goes begging for subscriptions and all this kind of things. It's just pure natural. I've met Connor in real life. A lot of the other guys have as well. And as he is in real life, he is the same online. There's no bullshit. Miss Deddy, how are you? Evening, just popping in to say hi. Whoa, black. No, I'm not even going to go there. So, hey, Deddy, how are you? Hope you're having a great Christmas as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Blue Marvel up here, and I'm going to turn off this camera actually while I do this. No, I won't. Okay. So this is the Blue Marvel. If y'all can see, this is going to take a bit of getting used to doing this stuff. So he is from the Controller Wave, and a lot of people have told me about this character. I don't know a lot about this character, but I did get him for Christmas from my mother, of all people, who bought me a bunch of figures, which is great. She scratched off the price, as you can see. I think a lot of these were bought in the Big Bang Comics sale. And as you can see on the box art, looks absolutely great. Adam Brashear has overcome evils large and small as the Blue Marvel a super adventurer and genius scientist who tackles the universe's most complex problems. And I have a lot of these actually in this wave. I'm actually only missing like one torso piece for him as well. So this should be fun. So again, I'll try and do this without blocking the camera as well. Hold your knife like a pin, guys. It's the easiest way. I'm going to try and not knock anything either because I am a clumsy type of fellow. So that's the box out of the way. Reynolds says, absolutely, Connor is a pillar of our community, 100%. Luke shucks. Luke, Connor is secretly working for Hasbro to get people sucked into the classified line. Yeah, the classified line is fantastic, though. It doesn't even need the likes of us to say it. It is an amazing line. Get these pins out. Get these hands. Oh, sellotape. That's plastic, Hasbro. And you can tell that these figures are old because they're in plastic packaging. Jonathan, that's an interesting thought because I actually bought Speedball loose at the time and I hadn't planned on finishing the figure, so I might just buy another one because it's still on sale, I think, at Big Bang Comics. So I might just buy a second one and try and get rid of the other one somehow to finish it. It's worth it. He's a cool bath. I even have a little bin set up here, really organized. So yeah, this seems to be on one of the older bodies, but overall, pretty nice figure. One thing I love about the Legends line when you get stuff like this is you can then kind of go in and learn about the character. So I'm looking forward to seeing a bit more about this guy. Because I've actually heard like casting rumors and stuff of him being in Marvel films, and I was like, who the hell is the Blue Marvel? But this is him, so pretty nice figure. Has all the usual bits. Does come with like blue flame, so I'm guessing he's got like some sort of particle power. And yeah, he's a pretty nice figure. I'm just going to stick this on. That's what she said. So yeah, let's leave him up there for now and keep all the accessories and stuff together as well, just so I don't lose anything. And it's the hoof from that guy. So I may finish a Build-A-Figure on this live stream as well because I have other figures. But for now, I just want to show you this before I go any further. Some of the artists in the community, I know we have a lot of artists who might like this. My brother picked this up in Australia on his way home for me. It's a bit random, but like it has a bit of everything on it. You see Batman in the top there, Captain America. Just so many random parts. I just thought it was really cool. And definitely going to get a frame and stick this up as well. It's a cool picture of Cap. And yeah, so that's that. Just to go back to the comments. Bum, 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 bum. Hey G-Force, welcome my friend. James says, I like the 2-screen setup. Sound of your mat to buy you some figs. Hey Connor, Jonathan, Luke, Daddy, and James. Hey G-Force. Howdy G-Force. Hey G-Force. Hey G-Force. Rolando. Hello, my friend Rolando. Jonathan says, Marvel should get The Rock to play Blue Marvel, seeing as he's currently out of a superhero acting gig. No, I don't want to see The Rock near Marvel, if I'm completely honest about it. Hey Rolando, that's pretty sweet, Brian. I know it's probably like it's probably one of those things that's like totally like illegal or what's the word for it? Something you get on AliExpress or something. But it's awesome. It has more value because my bro bought it from Australia, obviously. So yeah, hey Rolando. Rolando says, Daddy, Jonathan, James, G-Force, Connor, Running's reviews. So next figure. This one is from the Bone Breaker wave. And this is lovely named Maggot. So I do know a bit about this guy. This is an X-Men character. He's a mutant who uses maggots to give him his power, basically. And they come with him. And he does come with the head of Bonebreaker as well. And nice gun there as well. I love the design of this figure. Really cool picture on the back. It says Maggot's mutant power is his two giant slugs, Eenie and Meanie, that serve as his digestive system. Such nice characterization. Brian, I think the term is copyright adjacent. Yeah, that you know what I meant. Bootleg, that's the word I was looking for. So like not exactly on legal terms. Look at me shaking with the knife. But yeah, so again, no fingers are harmed in the cutting of that. Whoop. Okay. So again, one thing that no reviewers mention is like all these come with like a little safety thing as well. I can see why they don't mention them. And the backing card is an X-Men signal, which is cool. And Rolando. Hey Rolando. So this is Eenie and Meanie. His digestive system. And those things are pretty disgusting, right? They like wrap around his hands. That is absolutely goopy. G4 says, my mom tried. She got me a Star Trek Pez set. Well, look, at least she tried. That's the main thing, I suppose. But yeah, what I usually do is my mom will come to me in October, November time, or sometimes early December, depending. And she would say like, oh, what kind of stuff do you want? And I would like give a list and say, well, there's these things I need that I'm not buying soon. And she will just pick from that list. So, and she does the same for me. She gives me a list of stuff she needs, and I get it for her. So this is the head from Bonebreaker, and that light is very harsh. That's pretty cool. I love the sunglasses and the big mad head in him. Noisy plastic. So this, excuse me. So this is Maggot. Really cool figure. Now, the one thing I would say, these lift out of the way, but you still can't get the arms all the way around. So arm rotation is a bit limited. Wrists. He does have quite tight double jointed elbows. You get a good look up, good look down. The jacket is going to annoy me because it does get in the way. And you can get good up and down movement on the chest and on the waist. Legs go up. You get a good double knee joint. And I'm not sure where these will go. I think we just hold them or something. He does have a quite big gun as well. I think that may be off Bonebreaker though. Yeah, that's off Bonebreaker. So this thing, I'm just going to put it on off camera because it's really awkward. So I think that's how he holds the bugs, which are absolutely rotten. I will do like, I will get these out properly and put pictures on Instagram and stuff. But that's how Maggot works. I live in fear of someone buying me a sequel trilogy figure. It's not that bad, Connor. Come on. Yeah, sequel trilogy sucks pretty hard, right? Like, but it could be worse. Jonathan says, my mom is amazing in that she is a black hole when it comes to pop culture. It just doesn't exist in her world, lol. Actually, quite impressive, yet he knows certain memes mental. My mother was like in a shop one day and she came back and she was like, oh, Brian, I saw loads of t-shirts. They had your favorites, the Marvelies. And I was like, the Marvelies? What the fuck are the Marvelies? Obviously, she meant Marvel, but it's similar to that, Jonathan. Similar situation where she doesn't know much, but does do her best kind of way, you know. Um, this next one I was really happy to get because I had planned on buying him anyway. Eventually, if she didn't get him, so this is Havoc, the brother of Cyclops, and although not a very exciting figure, he does come with some awesome accessories in the back. And let's look around the box now. And that's a cool picture as well. On the back, it says Alex Summers, aka Havoc, fires superheated plasma from his hands to devastating effect. A veteran hero and leader, he longs to step out of his older brother Cyclops' shadow. He should just do that when he's not looking, because Cyclops is practically blind, like, isn't he? Well, he's not blind, but he can't use his eyes in the traditional way. Punch him in the side of the head or something. He's got that kind of tunnel vision that horses have with the visor and stuff. And James says, nice effect with that Havoc. Yeah, it stood out to me straight away when I was looking at him. Well, first hair. I will be, of course, dumping all these boxes right after this live stream. I have no problem with inbox collectors. It's just for me, I don't have the space or anything for them myself. I don't think I even have. I think I have one inbox figure, or two actually. I have a set and a figure. I have the Hellfire Club set myself, and my girlfriend has like a Friday the 13th figure in box as well. Other than that, though, there's nothing much else in the house that's in box. Come out. So this is really cool. This effect here, there's a peg on the back, which goes into his back. That is absolutely awesome. So really like digging that, like. So like once you get these ones up, and let's do it. Can I take it off? Okay, so I'm gonna take off the hands here as well. And get this one on as well. Mm-hmm. I like when they actually do innovate on stuff like this, because when they really put their minds to what it has, where they can make some phenomenal stuff, but they make some awful rubbish as well at the same time. So that's everything there on Havoc, and that is really nice. I really like that a lot. I just give the big camera solo. So there you can turn it on this way. So there's Havoc, properly with all these bits and pieces. I know that light is very bright. Yeah, that's a pretty impressive amount of accessories that come with Havoc. The two barrels as well. They're for the Bonebreaker wave. They go onto the side of him, the Bonebreaker figure, I mean. So again, let's just put Havoc back here with these two barrels, and we'll move on to the next one. Yeah, I totally agree, James. That's cool. God makes me think, why could they not do something with Speedball? Speedball literally came with nothing. The same body and everything. And that's why I only bought him loose, because I didn't plan on finishing the collector. But yeah, shocking what to do with him. G-Force says, saw this whole wave and the entire Love and Thunder wave on Sunday. The Love and Thunder wave is one I never bothered with, because firstly, I hated the movie, and secondly, I don't collect MCU. I didn't want to hate the movie because I love that storyline in the comics about Gore and Mighty Thor. But Gore was fine, but the rest of it, Jesus Christ, what were they thinking? Really made a balls of it. Excuse me. So the next figure on the line is Sabretooth. Now, again, not a whole lot familiar with this Sabretooth. I think it might be like the first appearance of Sabretooth. I'm not sure, but I do want a really big bulky one instead of this. But he does come with a lot of the parts. Again, no accessories for himself, just a lot of parts for the Bonebreaker figure. No, you're thinking of Speedball is a different one. The one with the no legs is, oh, what's his name? Cannonball. That's the one with no legs. Cannonball. Terrible figure as well. And they did release him again in a 3-pack, which was an even worse decision because now the fans could still not get their hands on him unless they buy a 3-pack. I think Richter and your one Callisto was in. I can't think of her name. Domino was the other 2 figures in that pack. I still haven't gotten that pack. And I did want Richter, so fucking annoying really. So, oh yeah, on the back, it does say, with keen senses, a mutant healing factor, and 0 moral restraint, like myself, Sabretooth is a dark reflection of his arch nemesis, the mutant hero Wolverine. Dun, dun. Where are we going? Let's just make this bigger for now. So, Jonathan says the AOA Sabretooth is an amazing body choice, but needed your own OT costume. Yeah, I have that one as well. It's really, really nice to figure. Connor, say no more. I'll get you that set. I'm feeling I've missed something here. But anyway, Left Coast. Hey, Rick, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the unboxing. I'm just unboxing some Legends figures at the moment. And I'm currently on Sabretooth. No fingers were cut yet. Thanks for the help. But I've got a tough one coming up, so these are mostly parts for the BAF, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there's the engine off the Ghost Rider car. Oh, like this is probably a redo of that Ghost Rider engine that they tried to use for the HasLab, and it also came with this big thingy. So I'm going to put that together by the end of this stream as well. So, actually, when you get him out of the box, he's not as skinny as the AOA one. It's quite a nice figure, actually. Quite nice details on it. Check out those. Quentin Tarantino will be happy with those feet. They're quite nice. Big dirty black toenails, big dirty black fingernails, and face sculpt is really good. So this figure would be awesome if it was just a little bit bulkier. And yeah, he's quite cool. I quite like him. I like him more than I expected to be honest. Really, really nice. So that's him. That's Sabretooth. And more Build-A-Figure parts. Yep, first appearance Sabretooth. People say he looks like William Dafoe. Huh. I can sort of see that. A little bit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. Hey, Rick. Further figure says, you send me a sequel trilogy figure, and I will find you, and I will kill you, and I will kick you up the arse. I will kick you up the arse, basically. Nothing more threatening than an Irishman kicking you up the arse. G-Force, you not only need to do it, but video yourself doing it for YouTube. Connor says he likes that Sabretooth. Yeah, man, it's a lot better in person, I have to say. Wasn't expecting to like him as much. Hello, Mark, Jonathan, Connor, Dan, Detty. Cannon fodder for your Joes and Action Force figs. Yeah, I can put my heroes against Connor's military heroes. Hey, Rick. So this one is the last legend and the one I'm most likely to cut my hands on. And I bought this partially because I don't watch reviews usually before I buy figures, but I do watch Connor's stuff, and he did review this a good while ago, and I did put it on my list. And 99 cents. No, I'm joking. It's not 99 cents, but it is a fantastic looking figure. Much better in hand, I will say. I'm not gone on those shield effects, I'd say, but the head sculpt is fantastic. The body is as well as excellent. And now I'm going to carve it up. As I said, this is the one I'm most likely to cut the shit out of my fingers on, so I will be careful. And I know there's mint and car people going, no, not the box. Now this stuff, I hate this stuff because this is supposed to be a 20 years anniversary set. And 20 years ago, this was a comic. And now it's a bloody file card. Fuck's sake. Let's take this out of shot for a sec. So we can have it falling out. Now, what is quite nice about this is the Marvel Legends Captain America there. And this stand is really good. I do have the 20th anniversary Toad, and the stand is the best part. Now, of course, if you want to use the file cards, you can use those in the stand, but I'm not going to use them like that. I'm just going to use it for the figure maybe. And yeah, Jonathan, I thought, like, where are we going? I was tempted to pick up that figure, but the shield put me off. Yeah, the shield, like, I don't really mind the shield being a problem because I have a couple of caps already. So I'll just probably nick one of their shields and give it to him and see what happens. I'll give loads of different hands here, 4 different hands. A pointing hand, or what I call a bitch slapping hand. And you've got all like bullet effects here. I'm not going to take those out now in case I lose them because there's lots of stuff to come out. Let's get the cap out first. So I'm going to leave the effects in the box for the moment, except for the shield. So here is the actual cat figure itself. Really nice figure. He does have lots of movement. Does he have both? I thought he would have butterfly joints, but apparently not. But yeah, I think automatically, like already, I know by messing with this guy, this is probably my favorite cap. I've got the sculpting on the outfit is fantastic. Really cool. Well worth the buy, I think. And thank you to the person who got me this for Christmas. But awesome. Again, the shield, it's kind of annoying. You've got all these electric parts. Now, of course, if you were doing like a battle scene with Thor or Thanos or someone, this would look nice. But the fact that there's actual holes in it is very off-putting for me. You do have that classic Rogers head as well, which could be used in a lot of places. And the hat with the wing, the cap with the wings is class as well. I'm trying to get this focused. There we go. So nice. So nice. Thinking the ultimate cap will do instead. G4 says, I liked all the 20th anniversary figs, but they were way too expensive. Yeah, I got told on clearance I only paid like 20 euros for him, and I'm pretty sure that Captain America was down to clearance by the time it was bought as well, because I think it was like 35 or something to buy new. James chipped in on it there. He said, I think though he was 25 euro in the sale, I might go for the ultimate too. Yeah, 25 is perfectly fine. Ian got a jumper, jeans, and underpants. Well, you gotta have clean underpants before you leave the house, or else you're a dirty bastard. Todd was mental money. Todd like was mental money, but on sale, not a bad price. Yeah, he was only like 20 euros. Robert's Infinite Realms. Hey, my friend, how are you? At work, just to say hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, dude. Hope you had a great one. Jonathan said, yeah, Toad didn't feel up. I will say Toad is fantastic. He is better than that Iron Man, and I didn't get the Hulk, but Toad is definitely up to the quality. He was, I'd say, like I have my top 10 action figures of the year out tomorrow as well, and he was just outside the top 10 for me. Really, really quality, and I expected him to be dog shit, if I'm honest. But I wanted him to finish the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. G4 says, I don't think they ever went under $35 here. Fuck. Yeah, Ian says, I've seen them on sale in Big Bang, the price they should have been available. Yeah, I got most of these in that sale, but I've got a fairly big figure now to open. So let's see what you guys think of this one. So this figure is from McFarlane Toys, and it is Spawn Overkill. So, like, I read a run of Spawn about a couple of years ago. I also thought this guy was really cool, along with the Violator. I don't think he would even fit here, really. Let's move the camera up a bit. So I'm going to get through these soon because my camera is going dead. But this is Overkill. I never thought we'd see an action figure of this guy because he's so niche, and he was literally in two of the first few games. That's a bloody big thing. He was literally in, I think, 2 issues near the very, very start of Spawn, and now maybe he's come back in the future or something. I don't know, but I've only ever saw him in 2 issues of the comic. Now I'm trying to cut this open. No fingers, I feel armed yet. And the reason I keep saying that is because every Saturday we have Salacious roaming the community, and him unboxing figures, I swear to God, like, I don't mean to be an asshole, but it gives me anxiety that he's going to cut his fingers or something watching him. Yeah, there we go. And I'm sure a lot of the guys know what I'm talking about. Jonathan says, those mega figs with Tony Back are the business. Ian says, do you have many McFarlane? What do you think of them? I've literally only like 3 Spawn figures, I think, is the most I have. 3 of them, and they're awesome. But I don't like their DC figures. So these things are my sworn enemy. Twisty ties, God, I hate them. Almost as much as Anakin hates Sand. So annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this again because, so even if I do cut my fingers off here now, you won't see. But yeah, I do actually, I like some of the McFarlane figures. Some of the bigger ones are awesome. G4 says, where are you going? I have about 30 McFarlane, love the skulls, but generally they do not stand well. Yeah, I always think it's hilarious when you get even these mega figs, they come with the same size stand you get for the regular size figures. So it's like, what are you doing? Why are you even bothering giving those stands and you know they're not going to work really well at all? Like, I think I have him unlocked now. This is what I hate, packaging fucking stuff like this. It does my head in. Okay, here we go. You can imagine the amount of plastic. Okay, so first thoughts on this guy. He feels quite hollow. Quite light once you get all the rubbish out of the way. It feels quite hollow. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but he is quite movable. Articulation's really good. He didn't look that articulate in the box, but yeah, this guy is absolutely awesome. I'm well pleased with this fella, and I have the Violator just nearby just to show you guys. I knew I'd be opening this guy. So this is Violator next to him. Violator, by comparison, is huge. This thing is like a rock, and this fella's like a pebble weight-wise. Like, that's difficult to lift him out of the way there, and I still haven't even found a place for Violator to go. But yeah, this guy is absolutely excellent. He's so cool. I definitely could see myself messing about with this guy a lot in the coming days because he's so light and messing about with him. And check out that face sculpt, if you can see that. He actually reminds me of the guy from Judge Dredd. And the detail, as always with McFarlane, is fantastic. Yeah, he's really cool. Very, very happy with this guy. So I've only like one more figure. I wish McFarlane would do a 6-inch range. I do too. I don't like the one thing that annoys me about McFarlane is even their own figures are out of scale with one another. Ian says, I like to look at their figures, but I just don't like touching them or moving them. Yeah, there's no smooth compared to the legends behind there. Like, they're very smooth and plasticky, whereas these feel kind of almost, I don't know, sculpty and fleshy or something. I don't know. There's definitely a different feel to them. I agree 100% there. Jonathan says 6-inch Spawn would be the fucking business. It would be awesome. I have some of the McFarlane Warhammer figures, quite like them. I've seen some of those in Smith's the past few days actually, and of all places, and they do look really good as well. The one thing that annoys me about them is the ankles and on them as well are bad. Ian says looks class, to be fair. And this one is, I'm sure many of you will know this guy. Let's push him back in the corner. So this is from the WWE line, and I've wanted this figure for ages, and finally came across him for 20 euros in Smith's the other day. The British Bulldog, WWE Elite, and I can see now. See there's a blemish just above his torso articulation, which is a bit annoying. So that's annoying. Where's the open? Where did you open this now? I don't know. I'll just make my own opening. Oh. I'm not at the top. Okay, so that's new. A new type of box. So the plan is, once I open this, I will then put together the Build-A-Figure, the X-Men Build-A-Figure, and then I will go offline. So this comes with a SummerSlam backing card. Now, I was telling Tubbs the other day, who of course, if you follow the pod, if you follow the channel, he's a massive WWE fan. And my very first, I love this, Connor's comment, I'll read in a second. But my very first wrestling memory is watching the British Bulldog against Bret Hart from SummerSlam '92. I think it was at Wembley Stadium. And I was down at Kilkee, which is a local beach here in Ireland, and all the old ones were like drinking and shit. And I was just in the corner with all the rest of the kids watching wrestling in a pub, of all the things to happen. Like, my biggest issue with their figures is they always have giant nappies. Does he come with a different flag? Oh, Connor. Then he wouldn't be the British Bulldog. But yeah, that's my first wrestling memory, and I have Bret Hart already. It was just a case of getting this lad. Jesus Christ, the box. I'm gonna have to rip the box of this or something because what way did you design this at all? So like this is how they've like done this. The flag is like stuck. Oh, it's so bad. Mattel, another set of lovable losers. But yes, their elites have been great, and they've actually gotten better. They added I collected the elites up to the 40th series or something. Then I packed it in because I started to get legends again. And back then they didn't do the double jointed elbows and stuff, and it was always like a bugbear of mine. But they've started to implement those now, and the line has only gotten stronger for it. So yeah, this guy, like, I don't care where he's from really. I know Colin's only messing you, but he looks awesome. He's exactly like, and it's sad to say that he's actually died a couple of years back on the run from the law in Canada apparently. So like, I think that's the saddest thing about WWE legends and stuff, is that a lot of them passed on pretty quick. That sucks because some of them were awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I think is he Canadian? I don't know. Yeah, Ian Smith cancelled their contract with AEW and Jazzwares. Yeah, they can't sell the figures basically. The AEW ones are not selling. Even now at €8 a pop, they are inside Smith's now, and they're still not leaving the shelves. Like, so, unfortunate. Shayla Toys now has a decent Dynamite Kid to go with him. Interesting fact, G-Force. The Dynamite Kid, they actually just copied the British Bulldog's body for the Dynamite Kid. So I heard that the other day. It could be true, could be not. Connor, some of those elites are class. Smiths have been very weird in the lines they stock in the last few years. Never were understood why they never sold the classified line. I think they were burned by the last movie lines, to be honest, on that. They couldn't get rid of them. Mattel do some good work on elites when it's a wrestler they like. Demon Finn stands out. Yeah, Demon Finn is an excellent. What's the word? Oh, it's an excellent figure to work on because there's so many different looks. Toyetic, that's the word. Funniest looking Canadian flag I've ever seen. I like the look of Bulldog and Bam Bam. You got both right. I did, but I'm holding back Bam Bam for an actual review, because he's only recently out, I think. I like the look. It's a shame, as I think AEW figures were better, and it's the reason Mattel stepped up their game. They were good, but the plastic on them was very gummy or something. It's like they fell apart really easily. Hey, Tez, welcome to the chat, my friend. G-Force says, I'm hooked on the WWE Ultimates now. Yeah, I love those. There's some of them we can't get over here, though, unless you're willing to pay crazy import prices. I'd love the Batista now, and there's loads of other new ones that they've done since. It has, Jonathan said, Bulldog and Dynamo Kid were both ride monkeys back in the day. So no reason, yeah. And Dynamite Kid was an absolute psychopath as well in real life, apparently. But yeah, so that's all the new figures. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move some of these, and we'll build this bath before we go. Move this big fella anyway. Absolutely massive. And if you were here in the room, you would have almost seen a big crash. And there's one. It was so this is what I've got so far. Sub Tez, Evening Tez, G-Man, John O, Rickster, AEW getting the same gummy plastic. No, I think the Legends plastic is a lot better, definitely, than the AEW stuff. Jazzwares is a cheap enough company, like, so I don't. It doesn't surprise me that their plastic is cheaper. Okay. So let's try and do this then. Get this down here. Okay. There's Mr. Fuller, left coast, in. Mr. Flores, as JR would say, it's Taz! Okay, so let's try and put this thing together. So left low. Some of this is going to be off camera because I have to really use two hands. And I've already missed a piece. So I do it again. Okay, so that's so far. I'm actually going to put it on a full screen ahead. Okay, so as you can see with all these pieces, now I have no idea what he looks like. So I presume this goes in here. This is what I am presuming. I'll hold this up. Maybe not. Rolando. To be fair, I don't make a joke about the age. It's Belfast. All jokes are welcome, nice. Okay, so that's his body almost done. I'm just gonna guess that this goes around here like this. Hold on, I'm missing something here. That goes on like this. It's just like a transformer, you just squeeze it till it sticks together, till you get all the bits in. Maybe I should have looked at pictures for it. Hey, Boba Hicks, how are you, my friend? And Fulcrum, hey, evening, everybody. I've got these are most of the figures I've gotten so far, and at the moment I'm just trying to put together this pain in the ass of a Build-A-Figure, but it's proving difficult for my simple mind. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Exactly, some assembly required. Yeah, I've never done a live Build-A-Figure before. And that's what happens. I'll tell you one thing, the cleanup in here is going to be something special. Once I am finished here, I have to throw away a bunch of old boxes and stuff. Herself would probably say, better off in here than out there, though. So there we have the barrels on. Okay, so that's that. Excuse me. So it's just a case of clipping them on together. Okay. There we go. Oh, nearly. So something doesn't seem to be right here because it's not dicking. Yeah, Jonathan, this is why you don't see like any of the big like YouTubers do these on live streams or anything, because they're just a pain in the hole. Thank God for editing usually. Yeah, it's not going to save me here, like, so I might as well just keep going. If you're going to fail, you might as well fail when your friends are around. Where is it not connecting though? I did it, I think. Okay. He did come with extra hands as well, but I'm not using those for now. There is another little part down there, but I don't. Speed that. See, this is where we need someone like Connor with the military expertise. I don't know how to put together a tank. But I did it eventually. So there we go with a bone breaker finally put together. And I have to say, he actually is pretty cool. Like Jonathan says, he's pretty cool bath. This guy, if you remember, I don't know if any of you played it back in the day, the old X-Men arcade game, he was one of the bosses. And a quite awkward son of a bitch to beat as well. But yeah, very, very happy with these. How does he sleep? Yeah, see, that's the secret. He has the sunglasses on all day, so you can't see when he sleeps. But yeah, so that's everything. This was a lot of fun. I will show you guys this as well. This isn't an unboxing, but I did finish Menasor as well the other day. I got the final Stunticon, and there's another big figure for you. So Dead End is there at the back now as well. And that's what I almost knocked a while ago. But yeah, really, really cool. Delighted to have him, and he's just knocking over a really cool figure. And very happy to have my first proper Hasbro combiner in the collection. So yeah, guys, that's been the live stream, I guess. Tomorrow there will be at 6 p.m. GMT. I will have my top 10 figures of 2022 up. You can check those out and see what you think. Like, subscribe, do whatever. Like, I'll check it out. I meant to say anyway. I don't know where the like and subscribe come out. If you're all subscribed anyway, but you'll fill those details in no time. Yeah, the details are actually still not. They're still not full. I got waylaid over Christmas and I was sick as well, and I just got fucking lazy, if I'm being honest, as well. There's still a lot to go in there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 free shelves once I sort out everything, but yeah, getting there. Like, there's a lot of legends is going to go up there, but yeah. So, sweet, you finished Minosaur? Yep, finally. I'd love now if they did a Devastator, a proper Hasbro one in that scale as well. Oh, he looks cool. G4 says, does Bonebreaker have to get busy with the last of his half tank as well? Interesting. I'm sure he'll use his big cannon, which is right there at the front. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of camera 2 now because it's going dead. So figure cam, you did your job, but that'll be all for now. Thank you. And that. So yeah, guys, that's been my live stream. It was kick myself from the studio. Yeah. My favorite part is sorting and displaying everything. Yeah, like I find when you're going to do something like that, it's very hard to get motivated to do it. But when you actually get up and do it, then it's so much fun because you're like, oh, this could go here, that could go there. But what if I put the X-Men here? Would this one go here? So you get into that zone, that mind frame, then, and you actually love it. Like James, yes. I think we've ruined James, guys. He's so innocent before. Now it's like, yeah, Bone Taker. Oh, you're spending too long in that group with us, James. Definitely. I will have to add you as well, Fulcrum, into that group. I'd love Hasbro to do a proper Predaking. Yeah, see, like I don't know, I've never seen a lot of Predator. It's not something that works, not works for me, but it's not something that oh, frick, what's the name? It's not something that I know very well, Predaking. So for me, like, wouldn't bother me. I'd rather Bruticus or Devastator or even, is it Superion is the other one, the aerial bots. I know they did a terrible version of him in the Combiner Wars figures. Dude, that thing looks badass. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Like I was so happy to get it because when I got the Motormaster initially, and the Formula One car, whose name slips my mind at the moment, when I got those first, I was like, oh, it's going to be such a big. I automatically thought like they're not going to finish this, so why am I starting it? And they finished it less than a year later, which is crazy. It was really, really quick from Hasbro to do it. And yeah, very happy to have Menasar. And I think I'll probably leave him as is now as well, because changing them all back just to get that shot of them together, which a million people have done already, is a ball ache. Because the singular cars are fine, they're easy to transform, but Motormaster is really, it's a really convoluted and complicated transformation. And when I changed him first from the truck mode, my brain was literally melted after doing it. Yeah, perfect name, James. Couple of episodes of Culture Cast, and we are all on the dark side of the Force. That's for sure. Yeah, some of us have already been there. We just dragged the rest with us. I think you're right there, Gilbert. Good night, Ian. Have a good one, my friend. Chang Toys looks epic with 10 bots at 200 quid a pop. Yeah, that's definitely enough for me too. Fuck, bloody hell. Dinobots Volcanicus. See, the Dinobots now for me, they're almost like Titans on their own. I never liked the idea of them being a combiner for an even bigger one, because you've got Grimlock. Like, that's another set I want to complete, and they're taking their time with that one. Is the Grimlock is the Dinobots. There's only 2 more I think I need. Swoop, and I'm sure Jonathan will tell me Snarl is the other one, is it? I think. But we've gotten the rest of them, so hopefully they'll finish them. They fucking better. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to leave it at there. It's a nice round hour. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. And I know Tubbs couldn't be here because he's busy battling his children, as always. But I think the hour actually went really quick. My first time since, like I said, CultureCast episode 1, doing a live stream on my own. That isn't sharing a Hasbro live stream or something. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it, and the whole 2 camera thing seems to have worked from my side anyway. It did. Yeah, so we'll maybe try it again the next time we've a bunch of figures that are surplus to requirements, review wise. I did enjoy it, Brian. Great stream. Thanks, Connor. Always Mick. Hey, here's Mick. He's a bit late. MFC Defensor is the way to go. Again, I'm not 100% sure of Defensor. Excuse me. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that. I did get my big present this year was a Nintendo Switch, and I've been enjoying that a lot so far. Playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which you can't get on any other system, which is fucking annoying. But I've enjoyed it a lot. Enjoying it a lot so far. And Iron Fist is awesome in it, which is something I never thought I would hear myself say out loud. And yeah, woof. And also, I did get this T-shirt for all the DC holics out there. If I can do this without knocking the camera. And then my madness was confirmed. So yeah, guys, have a great day. Continue to enjoy the holidays. If you're not back at work, even better. I'm not back till the 5th of January, so I have another bit to go yet. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Watch my thing tomorrow and support everybody else in this stream. Fulcrum is going live soon, I think. Fuller's Figures, John, excuse me, I've hiccuped it. Jonathan G-Force has a new Black Panther review up as well. Really nice figure, I have to say. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Good day, bye, see ya, laters.